Yes, it's Anthony F. again on a rainy night, and here we are comparing some offbeat phones, some one off-market phone, one phone that's trying to make it on market. Let's go with the phone that I had the first time, the Blu Studio 5.2, I believe, 5.3, one of those. Great camera, 5.0 camera, which is about the standard for a low-end phone. I didn't pay that much money for this. I forget how much, maybe $200, maybe $250. Come with dual core SIM cards. You can put 2 SIM cards in there. It's huge. Has a front-facing camera as well as a back-facing camera. Gingerbread is what it comes with. Android 2.3. But I inherently ran into problems with it. As you can see, you see that sign there? It says, if you're familiar with that sign, it means you're out of space. And look at this, phone storage is full. So this is what happened to me constantly with this phone because I was always installing software. Now, I give this to my daughter, as you can see, and wow, she's installed more software than humanly possible. Lots of bacons, lots of crazy stuff. So I could probably take Google out, and that would make everything a little bit more human for her, since she don't use Google Plus. Yes, please uninstall. Press cancel. Darn Linux, the opposite of what you think it should be. Press OK. Uninstall this real quick just so I can finish this demo here. But it definitely shows my point of why I upgraded from this phone. So Blu had a new one coming out called the Blu, I forget the original name, but a 4.3 inch screen, dual core, had the MTK dual core chip in here. And I'm thinking, 4.3, that's not really what I need. I still need the Galaxy Note size, the 5-incher, So 4.3 wasn't really doing that for me, so I didn't go with that. I went with an off-brand. So that way I have the same size screen. This is actually a 5.3. What's that, 0.1 more? It's practically the same when you size it up. But what I needed also was Android 4.0. This is 4.0. What I also needed was dual core. This is a dual core phone, MTK dual core phone. I think it's 5577 is the model number of this chip. Awesome. I believe this is the 75 chip. This is the 77, the new upgrade to it. Dual core, and this is what I needed to do. Also, what it does is it gives me more space. So you saw how I was out of space there, 3.9 megabytes left. This gave me a lot more space, and no matter how hard I try, I continue to have more space on it. So loading up now, we'll see how much space I still have left. Okay, I must be low on space on this too. So this also was the same price, around $200. Actually, this was cheaper. I got it from Amazon. So I have 41 megabytes free, which is, if you load apps, this is great. Wow, I still got 41 megabytes free. Whereas this one was 3.9. So that's what happens when you're testing apps and downloading games. Especially the new games nowadays, they have so much graphic data that they eat up your space. So this is also dual core. Yes, and also a dual SIM. As you can see, 2 antennas there. So that way I didn't lose anything with that function. This was a dual SIM. This was also a dual SIM. Same size. I just needed something that's twice as fast and also with more space, which is what I got with this one. This is the X710D. X710D is under a lot of different names. High Pay was one that I got this for. Might be pronouncing it wrong. What's so great about this one, what is so great that I love, is that it has no logos anywhere. This has like a little rubber trim on here, which is really nice. Look at this. Nothing. No logos. It's pure, clean. I don't even need a case. What would I need a case for? It's fast. Does everything it needs to do. This is the same camera as this one. Basically, is a 5.0 camera that can do 8.0 pictures. I don't know what that means. It's really 8.0 or what. Has a flash on it. This one was actually $200. This one cost more. I think it was $250 when it first came out. This one's $200. It came from Amazon. I love it. That's just a quick reference. So if you're tired of buying a Samsung, tired of buying $500 phones, if you need a dual SIM or just an unlocked phone, which now with the new court rulings, you can't unlock your phone yourself. You want to have to buy an unlocked phone. These would be the ones you would get. I recommend this phone to a lot of people still. It's a basic phone that does the job. It's gingerbread, so it's like the Windows XP of Android. It does what it needs to do. The battery lasts a very long time because, as you can see, it's a huge battery, same size as the phone. So she probably hasn't charged this all day. She's been playing on it. She uploaded a video on it, playing games, and she only charges it at night. This I haven't charged in a while either. Battery's still looking good. Funny thing about dual-core phones, they know how to handle battery life a lot better. So I think this one is actually a lot better. You can still adjust it with a display. You can set it for automatic. You can turn it all the way down, what I do sometimes. You can turn it all the way up. Hurts my eyes. But if you're in bright sunlight, you need a bright contrast, so you turn it all the way up. But leave it on automatic and it will adjust accordingly. But yeah, this is what I'm working with now, folks. I am going off road here. I'm using unlocked phones with dual SIMs. Has stock Android on it though. The gingerbread was stock. This was stock originally. Actually, I was able to root these also, which is great. You know, so I rooted this phone, which allowed me to do a lot of work on it. And I also rooted this phone, which also gave me a lot of opportunities. I was able to use a screencast. I could record actual movements of the phone on the inside. You can't do that unless it's rooted. Because my major was network and security, I have a lot of InfoSec apps that does not work unless it's rooted. So I was able to root this phone also, and also install a custom ROM on this phone. So that's also what I was looking for. I was looking for a phone or a device that had a good, developer care. So developers have worked on this phone, and they did a custom ROM on here, which is great. I'm waiting for them to get it together so that they can also provide a 4.1.1 or 1.2 ROM. Right now, this is 4.0, which is what it came with. And I'm okay with that. Look at that. This thing is jumping. Loving it. So that's Anthony F here. I think I did everything I could. Talked about. If you really want to get an unlocked phone, these would be the ones to get. The X710D or the Blu Studio 5.2 or 5.3. All right, this is Anthony F. AreYouAnAndroid.com.